Yeah.
Taking on Miami, Ohio. UNLV 3-0. Watch this. My American
We live?
To the defense.
Second half.
He takes it outside.
Time.
Hold on real quick. All right, yo, and it's the You Play Though podcast, man. We are giving our halftime adjustments type our first half analysis, man. It's been a questionable game so far, man. Keys, man, I'm gonna go get my glasses, man. I'm gonna let you go ahead and go in, bro.
Yeah, it ain't been a question. It's been cheek-defied. It's been cheeks. We down 24-14 at half. We was down 24-7. We was down 10 before we even got the ball. We getting out-coached, outplayed, all facets of the game, special teams, defense, offense. Absolutely no excuse. This is week 3. 3 weeks in a row. We're trailing at half. And we're favored by 16.5 today. 16.5, they gave Syracuse. Which, as soon as I saw the line, I'm like, nah, that's already too much. So, yeah, there's no rhythm. Adam Randall is the only one who, he got a pulse on offense. Will Helt is the only one who, he has a pulse on defense. Secondary getting chewed up. Ashton Hampton getting ate up back there. Avion getting burnt. Fran Brown had these boys come in prepared to win. They came to play to win. Dabo has these boys not prepared. The offense needs to play with some more rhythm. The defense is getting gassed. This is the same stuff we saw last year. Defense getting gassed up the middle and on the edges. There's no accountability from no players. This is unacceptable, and we need to see a spark today. Either bench Cade, bench him, and see what the backup can give us. I know he got 2 touchdown passes, but we're down by 10. We're favored by 16.5, so that means we got to score. To even make the cover, we got to score 27 points in a row. You know what I mean?
Man,
so
Keys is just looking at it right now, man. Playoffs to me is just like a dream at
that's
this
it.
point.
Oh yeah, that's a pipe dream.
So Dabo said that we look good in practice, so just translating that to the field, he just doesn't understand it. So with that being said, I want to report and ask him. So what looked good in practice that made you feel like you guys were prepared for this game? Because it doesn't look like we were prepared for this game from a defensive front. We look bad on special teams. All phases look bad.
And like I said, we should. Who gonna give us a spark? So we need to get Dabo on. I don't mind asking no tough questions like, hey Dabo, you said we look good in practice. What makes you think we look good enough in practice? And what's the difference between the practice and the product that we see?
Yeah.
Week in and week out. Week 4, we not ranked.
Well, not only that, Keys. If we look good in practice and we're practicing against ourselves, are we just that mediocre where we looking okay? Yeah, we look good because everybody's just the same mediocrity.
I mean, because it used to be iron sharpens iron. So 2018, we got the best D line in college football history. I'm gonna say that. So that offensive line going up against them in practice every day, they was getting challenged. But all the things we heard, even Peter Woods himself was like, we want to have our own name. I patterned my game after Aaron Donald. I see no Aaron Donald impact.
None.
TJ Parker missing tackles.
We got some no-shows out here, Keys. Some big name no-shows.
Man, bro, it's embarrassing. This looks like, and I said this looks like before most of these Clemson players, before all of them were born, and most of these fans, this is like Tommy West era football,
man,
like in the mid to late 90s.
There's so
Tommy
many,
Bowden got here.
And I will say this, man. Yes, Clemson fans are spoiled because they didn't have to live through that, Keys, right? But my thing is this: we cannot continue to talk about the success of the past, man.
Yeah.
When reporters are asking about your current state of football, you got to answer the question for the current state of football. And all this worrying about people's feelings, man, the coaches, y'all soft, man.
Yeah.
I'm just put it out there. Y'all soft.
Because the game is what have you done for me lately? It's not what have you done for me 8 years ago.
Yeah.
That's not the game no more, Dabo. You got to.
And what have you done trailed in every game and hope that you can come back and win? And we keep talking about these second half adjustments. Yeah, you got to make adjustments in the second half. But, man, like, you at home against Syracuse, and I think it's what is it? Parents appreciation. This is what we got out here. And I'm gonna be honest, man, at the beginning of the season, I got a lot going on. Key's got a lot going on. man, I ain't gonna talk about the shows that you had to postpone or move just to make things happen so we can be in Death Valley. And we looking at man, if we was in Death Valley right now, I was just down there for the Troy game. We out there 16, it's 16 nothing. You know what I'm saying? We sitting
Quick.
out there sitting in the rain, and this is a product we got, bro. So from week to week, if you look at okay, let's address the adjustments, man. The adjustment is things that we highlighted that have gone wrong. We've seen the same thing.
And
Slow start.
I'll say this. And this Dabo tenure. So when was his first game as head coach? 2008,
Yeah.
2009.
Mm-hmm.
This, given the expectations of coming into the season, given the return and production, the most in college football, this is the worst start to a season I've seen in the whole Dabo era. This is by far the worst, given our expectations, given the product we putting on the field, given who we got returning, all these first round mock draft picks we got. I don't see no play on the field that warrants
Man,
not one bit of all this praise, bro. Not one bit.
everything we look at, everything is on paper right now. Nothing is being shown on the field. At the beginning of the season, we're looking at what's on paper. We feel good about our team because we know the type of talent that we have. We see what Antonio ain't really been out there, right? So it's hard to even say put his name in it. But we got Peter Woods, we got TJ Parker. You said before the game started, this is a TJ game. We need to say TJ Moore. We need to say TJ Parker.
Yeah.
Man, I
What we
ain't seen
seen?
nothing, man.
We seen
Absolutely nothing. And I mean,
we've seen T.J. Parker miss tackles already.
yeah,
He can't decide between is he gonna dive or he gonna take the running back. That led to an easy touchdown for the running back. So you got to pick one and take somebody's head off. You got to
Yeah.
set an example. Go dive on the running back. So next time the quarterback got to think about keeping it, and somebody gonna light him up.
Yeah.
It's got to be a chess game. Somebody got to light somebody up, bro.
and I'm gonna say this, man. I don't care. Like usually, I'll talk to Keys and I'll be like, Keys, man, we gotta temper how we feel, man, and just what I'm saying, we gotta understand we fans, we care about the team. You know what I mean? We don't want to just seem so negative, but at the same time, like in these situations, it's like, man, I can't even talk him off the edge because the production out there is so terrible and the body language is horrible too. Ain't
Yeah.
nobody mad about it.
I mean,
I'm looking at missed tackles. I'm looking at these first down after first down. And if you looking at the body language Keys, I have not seen nobody say, man, y'all need, man,
Look.
get your block, get this.
Yeah.
Nobody saying nothing.
Yeah.
Everybody just walking to the
Yeah.
ball.
Yeah, we're homers, but we keep it real. We gonna keep it a stat. Like if you trash, you trash. And right now we are trash. We look like a bottom feeder ACC team at best.
Bro, Ashton Hampton, you better than this, bro.
Yeah, he's out here getting burnt. Avion got burnt on the touchdown. Like you supposed to be a first round corner. I mean, even last week he really didn't look good. I'm like, I mean, I don't know where like I said, where's accountability at player to player. At some point, the coaches they can do what they can do, and which hasn't been much. But at some point, I need to see some players be like, yo, bro, like this ain't it, dog. This ain't Clemson football. You know what I'm saying? Somebody need to say that. And I'll say this, B, if we don't complete this comeback, somebody has to go today.
Somebody
on the staff has to get fired today. You cannot start 1-3 preseason number 4.
And I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm not gonna be mad at who it is, right? Like
Me
I'm
neither.
not gonna be mad at who it is because a message has to be sent that you cannot continue to perform like this, and we just move on. Like, okay, well, are we at this point, fourth game in the season, talking about okay, well, we'll do better next year? Because that's what it looked like.
So is that on the hot seat? As we're talking right now, we're down 24-14 at half, 16.5-point favorite to Syracuse. We down at half at the crib.
I'm
Dabo on the hot seat.
gonna be honest. Dabo has created a culture of winning, right? And I don't think the AD got enough heart to even say nothing to Dabo, right? It's like we living off past production, and I don't know if we're not getting recruits. I don't know, like we talking about transfer portal. We might need not even have individuals in the transfer portal that want to come to Clemson looking at how we look, bro.
So look, I'll tell you this, dog. Trevor Lawrence ain't running down that hill.
He's not.
Sean Watson not running down that hill. You know what I mean? Travis Etienne is not running down that hill. So where is the development at? That goes to coaching.
Mhm.
Where has been the recruiting at? We got Gideon Davidson. Like, from all accounts, he was number 4 running back in the class, right?
I don't
we haven't
believe
seen one touch.
I don't believe it no more, Keys. There's no way we got somebody that nice and we not playing him.
Supposedly
So,
that nice.
It might
So-
just be some.
And we're talking about retainment. He might go.
Yeah,
He like, well, I ain't getting no touches. I came here highly talented. I could have probably went anywhere in the country I wanted to go. He might bounce.
man, and you never know how good he is because he's not getting opportunities. But Keys, man, this is unacceptable, bro.
This ain't it, man.
On so many levels, man.
Yeah, so like I said, we gonna keep it a stack.
Yeah,
And I mean, we ride with the Tigers, but we gonna keep it a stack. If you trash, you trash. The product
Yeah.
on the field is absolutely garbage.
and
Through week 4,
we not sometimey.
and
Even though, regardless if we come out here and we just run the table second half, the facts are the facts.
yeah, you can't like this. Like I said, 3 weeks in a row, down 16-0 Detroit, favored by 33, unacceptable. Down 13-0 at Georgia
13-0
Tech,
Georgia
favored
Tech.
by 7.5.
Mm-hmm.
Today, favored by 16.5. Go down 10-0, go down 17-7, 24-7, and we get a touchdown right before the half. So like this is all coaching, bro.
Yeah.
It's
I
so
don't know what
unacceptable.
happened with that timeout
You know what I mean?
situation when we had the opportunity to. We had 5 seconds. We go down there. We waste all this time to clock the ball, right? And then we call timeout right after that.
What are we doing, bro?
The coaches ain't on the same page.
Yeah.
I know the players are looking at the coaches like, man, we trying. Like, what should we do? Like, y'all, it's bad leadership, man.
And the Boo Birds is out in Death Valley today.
Right.
They're out in Death Valley today. And what happened when they was booing at the Troy game? What Dabo said, I was booing with them. So you gonna keep saying that every game? That's gonna be you getting booed every game. So that's gonna be your excuse. You gonna keep throwing Cade on the bus and say, all right, I'm booing with them. Well,
Yeah.
you the coach.
And,
What you doing,
man? If this is the best offensive line that we were supposed to have, bruh, offensive line, man, y'all trash, man. D line
man.
weak. D line weak. We need a strength and conditioning coach because players are weak out here, man. You got all these other teams, these teams that are not even in contention, not ranked. They ain't been ranked in years, and they out here pushing us around, man. They receivers look tough.
And you know what else embarrassing now? Like we got a live studio audience right now as we recording live, and we out here getting embarrassed, bro.
Getting embarrassed, bro.
You know what I mean?
At the reset of every
Are
week.
you serious?
What happened?
Are you serious?
Are you? So there's.
Oh my god.
So now there's a lightning delay. So
Wow.
the second half is delayed.
Troy all over again, bro. So I guess we got a little bit more time to talk cash. It was just sunny like a mud, like that. That's the South for you. It can be sunny 1 minute, and then 10 minutes later, here come a summer thunderstorm.
Man.
So,
all right, man. So anybody that's listening to us right now, man, listen to us. I know we kind of going on a rant a little bit, but let me look for this number real quick. I'm gonna see if anybody wants to call in, man. And kind of just
this is
we really got to talk about this, man, because I know we fans, you know, and we keep it objective, man. But I want to make sure that we're doing our due diligence, and just kind of talking about the facts of the situation, man. All right, so
30-minute delay.
If you're following, you're listening to us, man, and you're near your phone, the call-in number is we in Charlotte, so it's 704-759-6776. That's 704-759-6776. So call in, and we'll get you on, man. Just kind of vent, man.
Yeah,
we got to keep it PG, right? Because we're on YouTube. But I mean, we live, bro.
I don't mind the cuss word here or there, as long as it ain't the F-bomb or something.
Yeah.
Because we need some energy. We need some accountability. Like, all right.
Yeah, it's time. It's time to talk through it, man.
So get that number out loud again one more time, B.
Again, that's 704-759-6776. Man, call in, man.
Yeah, so
yeah. So if we want to talk about halftime adjustment keys, I mean, I
have nothing, bro.
It's so difficult. It's so difficult to talk about halftime adjustments when all phases just look bad. Like we need some D-line and O-line protection. Cade they know what Cade does well, so they continue to pressure him, make him run outside of the pocket. And last year, Keys, man, he was making good decisions when he was on the move. But this year, I don't know if it's just he doesn't have the connection with his receivers like that. But you know, him and Antonio definitely have a connection, right? Him and Tyler Brown had a connection the year before, but Tyler Brown sat out, and it just seems like it's
all out the window, man. So there has to be So usually Wesco, he has a long touchdown pass, but he has another drop. So Wesco has been inconsistent too. Like he'll have a long touchdown and they'll have a easy drop. Like he had an easy drop right before the half would have got us maybe close to the field goal range and perhaps kick a field goal to end the half. But TJ Moore has a couple targets, a drop. Um, I don't know, man. So Antonio was back. He has a couple catches, but it's not really meaningful though. I mean, it's not. I mean,
So we know what we know what Syracuse does well, man. They're doing they're doing everything well right now. They're running the ball. We can't stop the run, and the passing game is on point. So I'm not sure what we can do other than is it time to start shipping some other players in and just seeing what else we have, man.
bro, we're not getting no pressure up the middle. We have two roughing the passer penalties. So when you are getting to them, you late, and there's a roughing the passer. So you get there 2 steps earlier. Let me get a tackle for loss. Let me get a sack. Let me get a sack fumble.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But we're late. It's two penalties. We got lucky with the targeting call that didn't get called.
Yeah,
But the secondary is getting burnt because there's no pressure up front.
yeah.
None, bro.
It's wild, man. So I'm gonna go because we outside, we at the crib, right? We tailgating, we watching the game. It's a weather delay. I'm gonna go over here and check the food real quick. But let me see if I can get somebody on the mic real quick and just kind of just download.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
PAT, K Slade, any of y'all want to just kind of get on and just kind of talk through this, man?
So you played though. We live. We're gonna
Okay, all right,
unless
all
you want,
right.
you can join live. Shoot, I mean we are. It's we live.
Yeah, we live, we live. We
Get
got
on
PAT
live,
in the
bro.
building,
It
man.
don't matter, bro.
Resident ACC Florida State fan. And he about to jump in. I'm about to
Yeah.
Mike.
Let's see what MF and Pat, a resident you played though, correspondent, Florida State and Carolina fan. I guess I don't know which one they claim, but
Oh man,
So Caesar, MF and Pat.
what's happening?
So Clemson is down 24-14 to Syracuse at the half, man. So from your analysis, what's been going wrong and what needs to turn around for Clemson to come back?
So first of all, let's look at the defensive side of the ball, right? It appears to me that Syracuse came in with a game plan, and somebody checked film because for whatever reason it looks like Clemson is staying back in very conservative coverages on defense. You're not getting a pass rush, and when you do think it's a passing down, they gash you with a run. And it's a simple run. It's a misdirection. Is all they're running up and down the field. One cut, misdirection, and straight up. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know what's going on. Your linebackers are biting on that jump cut, then they're getting lost in the sauce. And when the running backs can get to the second level like that so easy, it makes it hard on coverage. It makes it hard on everything because now your corners want to bite on every fake. So
Yeah.
you know you can't play 2-man deep. You got to stack the box because they're gashing you. I think they
Yeah.
got over 200 yards of offense, maybe close to
Oh,
300
easily.
now.
So I
So,
mean,
you know,
we're getting out coached, out
yes,
physical, out everything you can outdo. We getting outdone.
yeah,
And this is on Dabo's watch at home, and we favored by almost 17 points.
yeah. I mean,
Basically 17.
well, let's be real now. Let's throw that out the window. Now you got to make
Oh,
second half adjustments, right? You got to come out of here. You got a little lightning delay. You know what I'm saying? You got more time to get a game plan ready. Garrett Riley has more time to get the offense ready. And Allen, your defensive coordinator, y'all brought him in from Penn State. I think he's a good defensive coordinator, but
I do.
for whatever reason, he's
Well,
there's no aggression. There's like no
it,
aggression. You got to blitz. You got to do something. You're gonna have to play.
you're right. Call some blitz, like LSU blitz us the whole game. Like I don't see no blitzes. If it are, it's weak and it's getting picked up. So somebody got to come through unscathed because when we get blitz, K he getting sacked.
Yeah, he ain't got
He-
no time.
Yeah, so why can't we do the same? I know the defense gonna take some time to gel on the new scheme. I get it, but again, our transfer player is the one making most of the plays, and that's Will Help.
Right. And I
That-
said, hey, Dabo
Yeah.
gonna be scraping the walls of the transfer portal now, right?
Yeah, he better be.
He got to, because
Shoot,
he's the only one that looks like he's hungry and trying to get in there. They
yeah,
tried to call a penalty on him. They called it back because it wasn't targeting. But I mean, he's playing with aggression. He's flying around. He's trying to get there. That's your run stopper. That's your pass rusher.
And and just looking at the rest of the defense, like I said, we mentioned earlier, T.J. Parker. He's had a couple whiffed tackles.
I haven't heard his name. I haven't heard his name called.
The secondary, Avion got burnt, clean burnt for a touchdown. Ashton Hampton got burnt. The secondary is looking weak.
Well, that's what happens when you play up because you're scared of the run.
The only positive from the defense early on, we had like three batted passes at the line.
Mm-hmm.
That's good, but
that was in the red zone, right?
Well, there was one
short
outside.
field.
Yeah, it's a short field.
So I mean, it's easier then.
Yeah, it's easier, but you still got to make the play. And I want to see one of these deflections. We got to turn this over. We got to start turning them over. They had no turnovers.
Right.
Defense has not been playing aggressive to force a turnover. We've been getting burnt. They had a 4th and 2. They get 15 yards, and then they go score. So it's like there's no goal, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not a Dabo Clemson football team, bro.
What Shaq Lawson say?
Ain't no dogs on the team.
Don't his brother play for the team?
Yep.
Man, that's saying a lot.
Jaheim on the squad, bro.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's saying a lot, right?
It is.
So
I mean,
I can't go out like that. If I'm Jaheim and my big brother who's in the league, who went and did it, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
you paved the way for me. You showed me the blueprint.
It's inexcusable, though. Like,
come on, man.
My brother in the league, and I'm now a defensive end at Clemson, so I'm gonna be compared to him. He's not as big as Shaq was, like size wise, or whatever, but he has some athleticism to him. So if he got some dog to him, that could make up. Because Shaq was definitely a dog.
Yeah, for sure.
First round pick for the Bills, 2016.
And he may be playing conservative because he got a roughing the passer call on him early in the game, but I don't really think it was roughing, but they called it. It just seems like the refs ain't gonna let him touch the quarterback at all.
So let me ask you this: when's the last time you seen the Clemson team look this bad?
Probably 2023, maybe. Like you coming off where you supposed to be the man, the team in the ACC. It got to be 2023.
Yeah,
I mean,
we started 4-4.
I mean, you mentioned it. I'm a Florida State fan, so it's looking real 2024ish for us. Almost a mirror image, but I think y'all got a little more talent right now.
On paper.
And don't get me wrong, Wesco's playing. Antonio Williams is back. First game after an injury coming back, so he's going to be a little rusty. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't really think it's the offense. I think you need to run the ball, set the tone with Randall, right? Try to let Cade make the easy decisions instead of trying to, control the offense.
But everything just looks so hard. Like, getting the first down is like, that's hard. I mean, shout out to the agent. We got the agent in the building. He's a dentist. The dentist, right? So getting the first down for us is pulling teeth. Like, I know you don't like to pull teeth. Because you don't like seeing your customers in agony. So for us to even get a first down, we in agony. Like, it's like we're pulling teeth. We getting a root canal to get 15 yards.
No Novocaine. No Novocaine.
Like, bro, let's just roll.
Roll.
You wide awake. Just Scott. Hey, man. Somebody got to have some mustard about themselves, man. Somebody, I don't know, man.
Where's the gumpture?
Do they need to play some Kendrick in the locker room in the weather delay or something? No, they need some. We're gonna be all right or something.
They're already doing too much dancing, bro. They need to go back in time, bro. They need to go back in time.
Man,
pull out Pastor Troy, go back in time. You know what I'm saying?
I like that, bro. Pull out this Pastor Troy, though.
Right? Because it's looking bad. There's no heart.
No gumption.
There's no heart. Bro. So, hey man, go Florida State. That's what we have.
Yeah, man. So, like I said, Vicky's here. You Played Though podcast. We got MF and Pat on the call with us. Be Easy over there on the grill. We're getting it in. So also check out Be Easy and Pat on the Blitz package.
Oh yeah.
That that's a weekly pod as well. College football, NFL. So check them out as well. But yeah, man. So it's it's more disheartening when I look around college football, the landscape. Everybody else is moving the ball. They're scoring. Everything else for everybody else looks kind of relatively easy.
Mm-hmm.
But for like a Dabo offense right now, again, like we said from 2023 and even 2021, like if you score 20 points, you beating Clemson. That was a knock on us in 2021. Like you score
Yeah.
20 points, you win.
Yeah.
We can't score 20 points.
Yeah. That's is that when y'all lost to NC State?
21, yeah, we lost to
21,
them.
yeah. Pitt,
23, lost to them.
Pitt.
Yeah, Pitt.
Got you
That was
too.
a
Yeah.
that was a
So I
horrible game.
mean, you know, uh,
So
truth be told, your schedule is not that crazy right now, right? So it's like you got to run the table at this time. So, you coming out after halftime and you have to get a win. Your defense is going to have to step up. It's
I
going
mean,
to have to be a defensive game. You're down 10 points. 10 points is easy to cover as long as you hold the other team scoreless, right?
yeah.
So,
And so speaking of running the schedule, we do get SMU at the house later in the season, and I think November. And right now they're trailing 21-17 to
yeah,
TCU at home and late in the third. So
I think TCU is a little underrated. I don't think they're a great team, but I think they're a little underrated. And we're talking about SMU, a team that went to the ACC championship last year. So they got big hopes. So they got to do the same thing,
so
make
Pat,
adjustments.
let me ask you this. So speaking of overrated, is Arch Manning overrated?
Arch Manning is riding the Manning name down there in Texas. Yeah, I would say he's overrated, and I don't want to wish ill or anything on anybody, but your name pretty much got you that position, right? Because even last year when you went in, you couldn't beat out Ewers for the starting position, and you
Yeah,
were Manning. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, come on, you're not a generational talent. You're an okay
you're not
quarterback. In high school, you were a big name, but y'all didn't play nobody.
nobody.
So let's be honest. You're riding the name. Now, if you want to make something of yourself and you want to prove yourself,
Wide open.
you know what I'm saying? I'm all for that. But I think Texas, they may benefit from a slightly who they got today?
Somebody sorry.
Yeah,
Somebody
ranky
easy.
thing, right? So
Who
this
they
week
playing?
is
Texas. So I mean, other than Ohio State, start the season off, I get it. Other
North.
than that, it's been, and I know it's an SEC schedule, it's going to get more daunting, but they've had a couple weeks of cupcake, and even in the cupcakes game, Arch Manning has still not even looked good,
I'm gonna be honest with
and
you.
they got Sam Houston today. Let's
Yeah,
come on, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Look, Texas ain't gonna get a test until they play Oklahoma or Texas A&M. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Texas A&M and Oklahoma coming out of there with a dub.
Yeah, they might. I mean, not just a dub. They might beat the brakes off them jokers. I mean,
Maybe.
if I call Oklahoma to beat Auburn today, they got them at 3:30. So if this is a Brent V defense that I so dearly, sorely miss at Clemson, boy, I miss those days right now. But if this is a Brent V defense that he had, when he was doing his thing at Clemson, if he's bringing that to Oklahoma and they have a good quarterback in Mateer, who I think will be a Heisman hopeful
Material
toward the
looks
end of the
really
year,
good. Material does look really
they'll
good.
be hard to
Yeah.
stop, bro. If they beat Michigan at home, that was the biggest game of the season so far. They beat Auburn today. Jackson Arnold and Mateer kind of switched places because one transfer here, the other one transfer there. You know what I mean? Whatever. So,
Yeah.
and they've been looking decent. So if Oklahoma gets this win today, I'm looking at their schedule, and other than Ohio State, Texas hasn't been challenged,
No.
and even the games they haven't been challenged, it's not. It wasn't just a cakewalk. So I mean, he was still getting booed. I think Arch Manning still got booed when they beat like UTEP or something the other week.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is not a high powered Texas offense. You lost a lot to the draft. Don't get me wrong,
Mm-hmm.
but come on, man. Like you in the SEC and you on the what would be the SEC West. It's the weakest side. You know what I'm saying? So, to be honest with you, like, I mean, they don't really play nobody except Oklahoma, Texas A&M.
Yeah. So and we're still currently in the weather delay. Lightning has been detected
Yeah.
a couple miles from the stadium. So we'll see. I think they had 3 minutes on the clock, but I don't know if that's been extended or not. But like we said on You Played though, like a couple episodes ago, this has been a crazy week, a crazy beginning to the year of football, NFL and college though, because I was at the Panthers game week 1, took the L to Jacksonville. We had an hour and 15-minute weather delay. That Saturday, the day before that, y'all was at the Troy game,
He's at the Detroit game.
hour and a half weather delay.
Yeah.
And now today, we get another one. Shoot, and then the first game of the NFL season, Cowboys at the Eagles. What you get? An hour and some change weather delay. So
Right. Well, you know what? I'm looking at it like this, man. That's just God giving Clemson a chance, right? They was down at Troy, weather delay. Boom. came back, they won.
So
You know
that's
what
our
I'm saying?
key.
That's your key.
That's the second half
You gotta,
adjustment.
the
Just
real it might, but
God got to
the
step in with some
sun,
lightning and
the lightning,
he
the
good.
sun might be shining, bro, but they gonna call it weather delay. You know what I'm saying? They gotta give them a little more time to get right. You know, so
Oh man, so Clemson fans, man, we want to hear from you, man. Like if you on live, comment live, I'll respond to any comments. Even if you see it later, follow us on the IG. You played though, and you played though podcast. We're gonna be going in.
for sure. But
So Florida State has Kent State today, man. What's the over under and what's the spread?
so I think the spread was like 45 and a half, and the over under is like 56. So it really don't make no sense. Like I don't know what's going on here, but you know, it is what it is. We're gonna kill
So
them
you got to win 53-3 for it to make sense.
for it to make sense.
Okay.
But I'm looking at it like this, man. Bro, we win 20-0. I'm happy. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I mean,
So hey, it is what it is. You know.
So-
number 17 in the nation. I'm honestly, and you know, you shouldn't do this, but I'm looking ahead to Miami. You know what I'm saying? That's
what day? What week?
was that October 4th, Miami?
2 weeks. Okay.
2 weeks, yeah. So, you know, that's where I'm at. You know.
Okay. I think what's the comment say over there, Pat? Can you read it?
Let's see here. Oh yeah, we got the after work musician in the house. He says, what adjustments should we make in the second half? I'm referring to
Clemson?
Clemson. Yeah, referring to Clemson.
Adjustments we should make. We need to send some blitz, dog. You know what I mean? We need to send some kind of different blitz packages. No pun intended. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like I said, I seen LSU come into Death Valley and do it to us with Harold Perkins, just random times blitzing, and we had zero answer. So if we at least try it, let Sammy, let Wade, even a corner blitz. I mean, I don't even know about a corner blitz because our corner's getting ate up. So I would say some blitzing, get some pressure on Angeli. That's one key adjustment. Offensively, like I said, Randall's been a dog. He has a touchdown. He had a long run at the end of the half that should have set up some points, but the coaching fluster
Mm-hmm.
messed that up. So I say keep feeding Adam Randall, bro. He look like he it. I mean, because nobody else has no heart. Like they want the ball. Wesco has a touchdown and he has a drop. He's kind of inconsistent. Antonio was bad, but like you said, he's rusty.
Yeah.
Does he trust to hand me 100% running them routes? TJ there, Tyler Brown there, so there's no excuse. There has been zero tight end targets to Olsen Pat Henry or Sapp or Bandicoot.
Right. So
So
what I'll say is, you know, and you know, I'll back you on that defense. So I think you need to blitz a little bit more. I think you need to disguise some coverages too. I think you need to run a little more zone. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a cover two. Get some help out there on the outside. You know, and you gotta watch that run. You know, that's where you have to blitz, timely blitzes. You know what I'm saying? You just can't just blitz at them because then they're gonna run into the blitz and gas you that way. But you know, you gotta have a game plan coming out.
yeah,
Defensive game plan, solid. You know,
and I don't know if we're good enough to disguise coverage right now. We're just not good enough to do that. What we in, that's what we got to be in, because what we in, we still getting burnt. So maybe on the flip side, maybe you're right. Maybe we disguise it something else.
Yeah,
Make them think
Yeah.
something else. But like I said, send an off blitz, send a blindside corner blitz.
yeah.
We got to
Yes.
create a sack fumble.
Yes.
We got to create a turnover. We got to get a pick. I mean, at this point, we need the defense to score because the offense is for 3 weeks in a row anemic. Like,
Yeah, so
super anemic.
You're gonna have to do something on all levels, right? Your special teams, like let's say before half, I might would have went for that field goal, bro. Because
Well,
that would
we're
have
talking 66 yards.
But,
So
but let's think about this. If he hits it, that changes the whole dynamic of the game. Also, it gives you a boost going into the locker room with this extended delay, right? Of course, you
Yeah.
probably didn't know it was going to be extended, but you know what I'm saying? Now you like, dang, we fighting. You know what I'm saying? We fighting. Dabo
Yeah.
can't be scared. He can't be scared to unleash that. You know what I'm saying? He
But-
can't be scared to score.
but this ain't supposed to be the fighting Dabos. This is supposed to be the dominating
But that's-
Dabos.
but that's where we at right
favored
now.
by such and such amount.
That's where
We're
we're
favored by this. And yeah, you're right. That's where we're at. We're favored. And I don't know why we shouldn't be favored. And nothing else out the rest of the season outside of Furman. That's the only game we should be favored in for the rest of the season. We go to Louisville on a Friday night. We got SMU at the house. We got Duke at the house. We go to Boston College. And we go to South Carolina. I don't see no favoritism at most a field goal, if that. But if I'm me, you know, and I call it like I see it, I don't see us being favored in no games, bro. We don't deserve to be.
Nah, I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? Like you got Florida State at home, right?
Yep, Florida State at home. Didn't even mention
So
that. So
you know you got what's that? That's November 4th,
the 8th.
November 8th, right?
Mhm.
You know, and let's just think about it. You got Miami too this year, right?
No, we
No,
don't got Miami on the schedule.
you
All
got
we got,
You got North Carolina, right?
yep, October 4th. So we got a
Right.
bye next week. So we got North Carolina
In Raleigh.
and Chapel Hill.
Oh, my bad, I'm tripping.
Chapel Bill.
Chapel
I
Bill.
mean, they're not looking so hot. So if we come out looking trash against North Carolina, with
That's
they've been looking sorry.
that's what
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
like I said, Syracuse wasn't. They almost lost to UConn. They played Colgate, the toothpaste team. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. They ain't played nobody but Tennessee. You know, and
but
Tennessee put some work on them.
but
So
what's that say? What's that say about y'all's team if they come out here and they on your head?
yeah,
Like
we
this?
trash. That's been established. We
Yeah.
right now we are trash.
Yeah.
We
I hate to
trash.
say
But
it. I hate to say it. You know, I'm at Uplayedtho headquarters, and it's always better when Clemson is winning. But you know what I'm saying. Right now, it's a little solemn around here. You know,
yeah, and you know why though? Like if I wouldn't be as mad or as quote unquote solemn if Dabo took more accountability. There's zero
Mm.
accountability. He throwing K under the bus week after week. Or if he sees him, that's a touchdown. Well, if he just hits Tyler Brown, that's a touchdown right there. Well,
I
ain't you the
mean,
coach? Ain't you supposed to still put in
true. No, I
position
mean, but
and
true. But
players
look,
got to play?
players got to play. And he's number 2 in the Heisman coming into the season. Y'all ranked number 4 coming into the season. Preseason number 4.
First team
You know what I'm
quarterback,
saying? Like,
All American.
come on. You supposed to be battling Arch
Where?
Manning. K's supposed to be battling Arch Manning for the Heisman right now. And both of them boys, sorry. Both of them boys trash right
Both of
now.
them garbage right now.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's
We
week
got
4.
Ohio State got a Super Saiyan down there at quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So
I ain't heard nothing from them neither though. So like it's still like a toss up year in college football because there's no real dominant team through week 4. So like it's not. I mean Miami,
Miami looks good.
they look good.
Notre
They're number
Dame
4.
did look good, and
No,
then
they're
they
0
fell
2,
off.
but they're still
Yeah, they
ranked.
fell off.
LSU, do they look good? I mean, they just beat Florida 20-10, but
But
Florida
Florida,
had 5. Lagway had 5 picks, and you only won by 2 possessions. Like if you have 5 picks,
that's that defense.
that should be a 43-10 game.
Florida's
or
not.
something.
Florida has problems.
So
Florida reminds me of y'all. Florida reminds me of Clemson, man. They got problems at quarterback, and they got some problems in coaching.
well,
Y'all are a Florida team, and
who else?
Florida is what they're 0
So
1 and
I
1
don't
and
know.
2, right?
Ohio State and Penn State is idle this week, but neither one of them. Nobody's looking like. So this is not 2015 to 2020s where Alabama and Clemson gonna be in the chip, or Georgia gonna be down there. Ohio State. It was us for like 5-6 years in a row. That was it. Everybody knew before the season started. Yeah, it's gonna be Clemson, Bama. 4 straight years in the playoffs. 15 we lost, 16 we won, 17 lost in the playoffs, 18 we won in the Natty. 4 straight years, and then 19 beat Ohio State, and then lose to LSU. You know what I mean? So that's gone, bro. Like this NIL stuff and the transfer portal. That's why, and that's my opinion of why Saban got out the game because he's seen it. He's seen the playing field so even, and he got out the game. And look where Alabama at.
Yeah.
Y'all blew them out, and nobody saw that. They was favoring on y'all, and y'all blew Alabama out.
Merp.
And as a Florida State fan, that's not the same Bama team. That's not no
Oh yeah, but
Saban
see,
team.
but here's the thing, like people knew that last year, right? So it's kind of like this, man. Florida State went in there and it's like, hey, we got to do something. Norvell had to do something in order to get that because he was on the hot seat.
Yeah.
Just like Dabo on the hot seat right now. And
Okay,
all
so he
Dabo
is.
all Dabo gonna say is, hey man, I got 8 out of 10. Which one
Yeah.
from me? But you know what? It's what have you done for me lately? This is a very much what have you done for me lately type of league. It's getting like the NFL because of NIL.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he can't rely on what he's done in the past. You got to
No.
keep reinventing yourself. You got to keep winning. Great coaches find a way to keep winning through adversity. And Dabo cannot win through adversity. We have seen it in the past, and we're seeing it now. I mean,
Yeah.
this is the same thing that we saw in 2023, right? From this Clemson
Yeah.
team.
4-4, lost to
so-
Miami on the road, lost to
so-
North Carolina State on the road, lost to
Yep.
Duke to open the season.
Yep.
Terrible losses, bro.
Terrible losses.
That we don't lose those games.
Don't
You know what I mean? Like so this is
so you got to reinvent yourself. You got to find
So,
a way
Pat,
to win through the mud, bro.
so like I said, before most of the viewers and before all these players are born, basically, or when they was like in diapers.
Yeah.
It was a thing called Clemsoning, which Dabo knocked that term out the water when he started winning and winning the conference, winning championships. But Clemsoning is now back a thing because what that means is we're losing to teams that we shouldn't lose to
Okay.
on a more consistent basis than this has got an upset. Like no, like 2011, Ties boy, and then we go to North Carolina State, get blown out. Clemsoning. Um, like I said, last year Louisville at the house, Clemsoning. We shouldn't lose Louisville at the crib in the primetime night game where we usually don't use at home.
Right.
2023 Duke
Game
at
one.
Miami
Game one.
at
Yeah.
North Carolina State. So shoot, Georgia Tech last week. All this is
In 2023, Duke had a surprisingly sneaky good team. I mean,
Well-
they beat us too. You know what I'm saying?
so. I mean, so they had Riley Leonard then. So then he transferred to Notre Dame, and then they went to the Natty and lost. So I mean, I give you that. He was a good quarterback, but we were preseason number 9. We went to that game number 9.
Yeah.
There's no way we should have been that trash, bro. We fumbled on the goal line at least twice. So I mean,
I think Clemson is it's like this, man. They come out at halftime or out of this weather delay, and they run the ball. Right, you got to set the tone. You know what I'm saying? They run the ball with Randall because that has been a bright spot of y'all's offense. Randall has been playing extremely well. It looks like converting him to running back. It looks like that's a win. You know
I mean,
what I'm saying?
it's so the pro and the con is he's doing good, but the con is that means we have no number 2 because nobody else is playing. So
Well, we don't know if you have a number 2 because they've let Davidson
Right.
on the field.
So 2023, all that. So Phil Maffa out there injured.
Yep.
Damn near the whole season. Who was backing him up? We ain't seen nobody. They CJ Spiller, they kept running them out there. So to me, and I've said this plenty of times, that goes to CJ Spiller as the running back coach. What are you doing in his development room, in his running backs room? What are you doing at practice? What are we doing if a wide receiver can come in and be the starter off
Yeah.
gate? There's no development. That speaks to the lack of development and lack of recruitment to me.
We out here live. Uplayedtho, man, outside. You know what I'm saying? The mosquitoes is live, man. One tore me up on my hand, as you can see. But we're gonna stick with it. We're gonna stick with it. And
Yeah, man.
Hey, what's the number to call in? If anybody wants to call in, was it 704?
Hold up. Let me get the number.
Get the number, man. We need to hear from some other around the ACC, some other people. Y'all call in. Let us know what y'all think.
Call in 704 759 6776.
704-759-6776.
That's the Uplayedtho number.
Yeah.
So if you want to call in, holler at us. For some reason, Instagram Live is not working. We was gonna do that too, but it's not working for some reason. But yeah, I mean, we're probably about to end it in a second, unless we get a call or two, because we do got to get this grub in. So
I'm hungry.
we'll see what's up, man. So second half, we down 24-14. I'll tell you what, man. Like if we lose this game, somebody's getting fired today. I don't want to hear no excuses from Dabo no more. I don't want to hear nothing about no ACC championship. It's all about what you're doing right now.
You can't
And this is absolutely inexcusable, bro.
but you can't fire Tom Allen. So it's got to be Garrett
You
Riley.
can't fire him. He just got here.
You can't fire
You
him.
can't fire him.
Yeah. So Garrett Riley, if Dabo on the hot seat, you on the hot seat. So
Yeah.
better get it together.
Yeah. So we'll be back with some post game analysis. We'll see how it go. But go Tigers until then, man.
For sure.